What's going on, guys? It's Rich Lux and Theresa Boom Boom Rover.
Ooh, boom boom this time.
And we're back at it again for another video.
Exclusive.
All right, so we're sitting here with millionaire Theresa Romer with some more financial advice.
I don't think you should say millionaire. I think you should say hugely successful.
Okay, hugely successful. Billionaire. World's largest closet, world's largest house.
I'm on the road to billionaire.
Everything. Theresa always says, every millionaire wants to be a what?
Billionaire.
Yeah, and you don't ever just want to stop and stay where you're at.
You can never have too much money.
And y'all really blow up her DMs. Y'all always send her messages and questions about how to do this. Can you give me money? I hate that one. People, can you give me money, Rich? I'm ready. Like, wow. But if you want to ask Theresa a specific question, you can book a private call with her.
Coaching calls.
A coaching call.
Go to my website.
Yeah.
Book coaching calls all day long.
I think you should charge by the minute because some of these people, they talk. So y'all are lucky. It's a really good price. I think it's really good. I mean, to talk to a millionaire, billionaire, successful person, a lot of people can't have what we're doing right here on YouTube.
Right.
So I'm happy that you guys enjoy it because they really loved the last video we did.
Good.
I saw the response. So
yes.
This question you get a lot. I know you do.
Okay.
Which is, Theresa, how do you become a millionaire? How did you become successful? Don't you get that a lot?
Oh, yeah.
How did you become
because
blah, blah, blah?
The sad thing is a lot of people think it's like waving a magic wand. Like, boom, you want it, you can have it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work that way. You know, I started working as a little girl on a ranch when I was 8 years old milking cows. So I literally have been working since I was 8 years old. I've never stopped.
From the farm to
From milking cows to millionaire.
Ain't that a book title or something, an article?
That's my next book.
Yeah.
But no, you know, you cannot wave a magic wand, and you can go ask Bill Gates. You can then go ask Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
You can go ask anybody that's wealthy, and every one of them will tell you the same thing. I've worked. It didn't come and land in my lap. Somebody didn't wave a magic wand. I just didn't wake up this way. I mean, like, you know, there's so many people that, and especially with the generation now, they just don't know that they have to work. You're not allowed.
Oh my God, the millennial or something like that?
You don't just get a title and get the pay. You've got to work, you know?
It's hard.
It's horrible.
You do have to work. And this is what I've learned being around like very, very wealthy, extremely wealthy people like Theresa, Jeffree Star. I've been around the CEO of BoxyCharm. I met him one time. And what I've noticed about them is they always have multiple, just hear what I'm saying, guys, they have multiple streams of revenue.
Yep.
So what that means is they don't just have one pipeline of money coming in. They don't have one job.
I don't have just one 9-to-5 job.
Most people watching this video, or most people in the world, they just have that one job. They went to school for that one thing, or they get their career path is in that one thing. That's all they have coming in. Right?
But you have to remember, there's always going to be worker bees in this world. And worker bees are the people that they want the security of a 9-to-5 job. They want the security of a paycheck every 2 weeks.
Like my mom.
Yes, but
like my mom.
I'm just saying, but there's people like that, you know, but they like that security of knowing I'm just working from 9 to 5 and I get paid every other week and everything's going to be fine. And then someday they wake up and they're 80, 90 years old and they're like, I didn't do anything I wanted to do in life.
I remember
I couldn't even afford to take vacations.
Yeah, when I was a car salesman too. Very short-lived time period, yeah. And I remember when my first month, I made like $2,000. To me, that's so much money, right? And my mom was like, I don't like that type of job because you never know what you're gonna get every month. She goes, I like stability.
See?
And in entrepreneurship, you have good months, you have bad months. You know, some months are way better than others, and some, you know.
But that's why when it's better, you stick it away so that when you have a bad month, you're okay.
Yeah. And with my mom, she wanted a job that was steady.
It's like being a real estate agent, you know. Some months
you weren't you a real estate agent?
I still am. Yeah. I still am. That's one of my other streams of income. But I'm just saying.
You want to buy a castle?
But I'm just saying, you know, sometimes when you're selling real estate, sometimes you have great months where you're just selling everything under the sun, and then all of a sudden you've got 6 months with nothing.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of people don't know. In entrepreneurship, it's up and down. But some months you do really, really well, so you can save for that next month just in case you don't. make it or whatever.
Unless you're like rich,
Yeah.
you just want to go
So
buy every Louis Vuitton in the sun.
my theory to being successful, this is my journey, okay, is if you want to be successful in life and what you do, you have to work at it so hard as if you're drowning. Like, have you ever been in the water?
Like you're underwater.
Have you heard that mentality, or it's like a video or
Oh,
something?
I know, but I used to feel that way back when I was divorced.
Listen to this right
when
here,
I was
guys.
divorced and I was working 4 part-time jobs and putting 16-hour credits in at school, I literally felt like I was underwater and I could see the top and I was trying to get to the top, but I felt like just as soon as I would get my head up, almost ready to go above water, someone would stick their foot back on my head and push me back down. And it was the most horrible feeling in the world, because I was like, oh my God, am I ever going to get my head above water? Ever, ever, ever. And so every time I could find another job and another job and another job, I would just work in as many jobs as possible, because I was like, I got to get my head above water. And and my mom and people around me be like, you're never going to be able to work this kind of hours ever again. You're never going to have this kind of energy. Well, guess what? I'm my age that I am, and I'm still putting in those kind of hours.
Yeah.
Because I'm not one of the, they thought, oh, you can't work 16 hours a day the rest of your life. Well, I am, and I like it.
Oh my God! But you like working. I feel like you liked working. Like it kept
because
you
I feel
going.
but I feel productive, and I feel like I'm achieving things. Yeah. Nothing's worse than to sit on the couch and feel sorry for yourself and go, oh my God, I wish I could do this. Well, get your ass off the couch and go do something to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anywhere feeling sorry for yourself and having a pity party.
You're not exactly. And then you want other people to feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Then nobody wants to hang around you because you're always such a Debbie Downer.
I'm going to start a GoFundMe page so you can help.
Patreon
like,
or something. Yeah.
who the hell? So I always tell people, the only person standing in the way of your success is
No, it really is. Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Get your butt up and go make things happen.
Yeah. And like back to what I was saying, you have to literally work as if you're drowning. If you ever been in the water and you felt like you were gonna drown, you can't get any air, and you're fighting your way to the top, that right there is what you need to be successful, because you gotta like want it, like you need air.
Yep.
If you're doing or working at something, you got to do it like you want to breathe.
Well, let's relate back to you and your YouTube channel.
Yeah, let me tell you that.
So I'm sure there's days where you don't feel like making a video.
But I have stuff in the vault. I have videos that I can have that one video.
So it's almost like you've saved for the rainy day.
Yeah.
Like, he's put away the money for the rainy day.
Exactly.
So it's almost like, the smart thing is that he films ahead of time, so that if there comes a day where he's sick, or you've just had surgery, or you just don't feel like uploading a video that day, you've got stuff in the vault.
So I had surgery the other day, and most of my videos were like in the vault pre-filmed. So I just had to edit, and edit and post. Some of them I just talk all the way through, just post.
Right.
So it wasn't like I had to do a whole production.
But you're literally working all the time.
Yeah. So working to have days off, and if I ever need them.
Right.
Stuff like that. But
well, it's like when I went to Croatia.
You do that. You have videos in the vault too, I think. Yeah.
So, I knew that I was going to be out of the country for 16 days. So I knew I had to film ahead of time to be able to put all those videos in the vault, so that Mr. Fabulous could literally get them uploaded and things would go on like I was never even gone.
Y'all call them pre-recorded videos. We call them the vault. We have videos in the vault. Yeah. Some videos are sitting in there with that we know are gonna get 1 million views. Just sitting on. Teresa has this one workout video. You haven't even posted that one yet.
I know.
Till this day, she hasn't posted it yet.
Oh my God, it's gonna go viral. I know.
Yeah, Teresa.
But it's only like, what, 2 minutes long?
But that's like a little music video. It was fun. Yeah. It was
hysterical.
You guys, she's gonna post it one day.
Working out in stilettos and Birkenbacks.
It was awesome.
Oh my God, it was
I
awesome.
love that video. Why do you think you haven't posted it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I we need to do it. I need to do it. Seriously.
Do it.
I think it'll go viral.
Fun.
I think it'll go viral.
So for you guys always asking Teresa and asking people, how did you become successful? It's because they work hard at it. That was when I got fired from my job and all I had was YouTube. That's all I had was YouTube. So I threw myself into it and posted videos all the time.
But also what helps is when you are passionate about it. Like, we love...
Yeah, you have to like it.
Yeah.
You can't, do something you don't like
it. Just imagine going somewhere and not liking what you're doing. You dread it. You're like, oh God, I got to go there, you know. But when you actually fall in love with something and you have passion for it, you don't feel like you're getting up every day and working. Like, there's days where Yeah, we feel like it's pretty draining to do videos one after another, but we have fun.
Like, and you're glad you did them after.
And it's fun when we get together and do videos together and everything, and you're glad you do it. But you got to find something that you're passionate about, because when you're passionate about it, you don't feel like it's a job, and you definitely don't feel like you're working your butt off.
Because I've heard of people who they'll call into shows and stuff, and they'll be like, I make a lot of money at my job, but I'm not happy there. And that's why I quit. I walked away from making $100,000 a year because they weren't happy at it. Wow.
Yeah.
You know, they stuck it out for the money, but then eventually you just quit.
But you got to remember, you only have one life.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be that person when you're 80, 90 years old, sitting there with all your regrets going, God, I wish I would have had the balls to get out of that stupid 9-to-5 job that I was so unhappy with.
Yeah.
And I stayed with it because I'd had a retirement plan.
Yeah, and most successful people like Theresa, they became successful because they took a chance on something. You know, opening up the health club. Opening the health club you did.
And people go, yeah, but what if I do it and I fail? And I'm like, good. At least failure shows that you're trying.
Listen, a lot of successful people have failed.
You failed miserably many times. I can't tell you how many times I failed. I cannot tell you how many times. But I look at failure as at least you're trying.
Yeah.
At least you're trying.
If you, whether it be if you have a small business and it fails, it's
so
okay.
What? Start another one.
Do something else.
Because guess what? That 9-to-5 job will always be there. College will always be there. Like, there's so many things that will always be there. Your life may not always be there. Like, you don't know when you're going to get struck down with some disease or cancer or whatever. So, you know, people are like, oh, I'll wait till I'm older to do that. Well, who's guaranteeing your life is going to be so great when you're older? You know, a lot of people have dementia and Alzheimer's and cancer and all that stuff when they're older. So take a chance, guys. Take a chance.
If you enjoy Theresa Romer's banter and her knowledge, check out her channel. I'll put a link down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.